We are halfway through the year. June is done. We are in July. We only have 6 more months in 2025. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, come on in, welcome. My name is Shan. I'm a licensed mental health therapist and digital creator. I create content around therapy, educational topics, day in the life, working in private practice, and the list goes on. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy what we'll be talking about today. Let's jump into the topic. We are halfway through the year. June is done. We are in July. We only have 6 more months in 2025. Boy, does time fly. This is going to be a therapist check-in. Let's go over our goals. Let's go over realigning the month to make sure we're focused on what we want to focus on this month. Let's go back to those New Year resolutions and see where we are. Check in on them. Most of the times we make our resolutions and we don't check in on the progress that we're making. I do these videos at the end of each month to recap on the month and to also plan goals for the month ahead. So for June, let's do a June audit, and I want you to audit your life as well. When we think about just our June wins, lessons, where you're at now, June was a busy month. We're getting into summertime, right? For my people who have kiddos, the kids are out of school, they're back at home, you're trying to navigate childcare, summer camps, the list goes on. When we enter into summertime, it gets pretty busy. June was a really good month for me as a therapist on my private practice side. So May, I took 2 weeks off, and I took 2 weeks off to travel to Europe for my birthday. That was probably the longest time I've ever taken off of work. Normally it's just 5 days, the max 7 days that I've taken off, and we travel quite often. But this time I said, I need a reset. I'm taking 2 weeks off and I am not seeing clients. So I did still do some things when it came to the business. So I still created content. I still worked on my digital products. And that's why it's so important to have incomes outside of the therapy room. In the video I made last week when we talked about creating income beyond the therapy room, which I'll link above, we just discussed other ways to generate revenue for those times when you want to take 2 weeks off of work. So that was a hard and good reset for me, that 2 weeks. But for June, if we do a June recap on the wins, I would say one of my wins was taking that 2 weeks off, because it was from May, the end of May into June. So that was definitely a big win. Another win was our digital products doubling in income. That was a huge win for me, because that is what I'm striving for. Each month I want it to double. If you guys want me to go in depth on how I create the digital products, just leave a comment below and I'll create a whole separate video on digital products, the creation, and what that looks like. I don't gatekeep. I want all of us to win. That's why in this video we're going over our June wins and getting realigned for July that's coming up. That's probably going to be even busier for you as a mental health professional. Another win I would say is expansion. I'm in this headspace right now where I am very focused on recurring revenue. I'm gonna tell you, on this channel, we talk money. I want my therapists to make money. I want my therapists and mental health professionals to have a balanced lifestyle, to be able to see the clients that they want to see, enjoy their time off, focus on their health while their finances are staying intact. If you're afraid to talk money, this may not be the right channel for you. I want all of my people to win. I want all my people in the mental health field to win. So I am focused on recurring revenue. Oftentimes we go into things and we can be one-minded and just focus on, okay, I want a chunk of revenue right now, And if I think of themes that came up for me this month, certain themes were the fluctuation in income, because I did take the 2 weeks off. So that fluctuated my private practice income, right? And the digital products, that can fluctuate on its own. But having something steady and recurring, that is the ultimate goal. So July, hold me accountable. I'm gonna hold you accountable too. We are focusing on recurring. Next, let's talk about lessons. Let's talk about balance. June was it was pretty balanced for me. I see my caseload decreasing, so I'm not seeing as many clients as I used to. My top goal is probably to see clients 2 days a week. I'm gonna start with 3 days a week. I'm gonna start with 3 days. 3 days a week, see clients. If that's 5 clients a day, if that's 4 clients, my cap is 5. I have a hard boundary on 5. If I go over 5, I'm falling out my chair. And I used to sway on those boundaries when it came to my clients, because I was like, oh, this is the only time that they can get in. Let me just put them on my schedule, and then I'll be at 6, and then I'll be at 7. My balance looks like my mornings, focusing on slow mornings, working out, making sure I'm getting my nutrients, all of those things, and then heading into maybe seeing clients or creating content. So what I am heavily trying to balance as well is content creation and running a private practice. Content creation can be discouraging, especially when you're first getting started. And it may be discouraging for those who have a huge following as well. I don't have a huge following, but the following that I have, I'm like, man, on some videos, my engagement is low. On other videos, I get really good engagement, but I probably get low engagement on more videos than I get really good engagement. And it begins to discourage you, and it begins to make you question if you should even be doing it. But I just continue to remind myself, like, this is actually something that I really enjoy. I never thought I would be sitting here in front of the camera talking to an audience of any size. But that is what I'm doing. I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone, and I'm learning that I enjoy showing other therapists a glimpse of my life and a glimpse of not being the overworked, underpaid mental health professional. We're no longer doing that. So that's what balance looks like to me. Decreasing my caseload, having those slow mornings, seeing my clients, not stressing out about billing, my income. Is my private practice going to hit its goal this month? Is it going to fall short of its goal? That's stress that I don't need. Yes, you're going to have some stress, right? But the areas where we can decrease it, let's do it. Let's grind for however long we have to grind to initially get started, and then allow ourselves to take a step back, allow ourselves to do what we teach our clients to do. July is going to be a great month. We have trips planned. We have summer activities to do. We have speaking engagements. We have a lot of things to do. And I really think that you should be able to take the time away from the desk, your chair, and do these things. Enjoy life. So tell me what your goals are for the month of July. What does realignment look like for you? What are you working on? Are you creating a spreadsheet, and are you going over your goals? Are you creating your content plan? I need you to get back on track. I need you to end this year out strong. I need you to crush these last 2 quarters. Review your June win, losses, realign as we enter July on a healthy track. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with anyone that needs to get back in line for the month of July. Catch you guys next week.